turnovers. I think valuing the ball on offense, going into the game against Minnesota, they really thrive against our turnovers and getting a lot of rebounds. So really valuing the ball, make sure we box out, and half-court defense is really the emphasis.
It seems like Minnesota takes this matchup very seriously. Do you get that sense, and do you get a sense that Denver takes the matchup seriously?
Yeah, I mean, we just got to come out with the same energy no matter what team we're playing. A lot of teams look at us as like a game that's an important game, and so we got to understand that we're not the underdogs anymore. We're a powerhouse, and so we got to start coming ready for every game, regardless of who we're playing, whether it's the best team or the worst team. It doesn't matter. We got to play and build the right habits every time.
It's been a long time since you guys have actually practiced. Just what is it like during the season, kind of going from game to rest, as opposed to being able to work on things a little bit more extensively in between?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, it gets tough not being able to practice because the game schedule is so intensive that you never really have time for an actual practice and building chemistry in practice. But it was good to have a practice today. Good to iron a few things out, sort some things out on defense, add a couple more plays. Practices are important.
You say add a couple more plays. How much does that happen throughout the course of the season where the playbook just gets layers added to it?
Oh yeah, I mean, you start the season with a lot of plays, but then by the end of the year you probably double or even a little bit more than that, the amount of plays that we have. Because we're constantly adding plays in walkthroughs, the day of games, practices whenever we have them. So, I mean, it's a lot to remember. So we gotta stay sharp with it.
What's it like to play with Russ as a screener?
I mean, it's super rewarding because he's so unselfish. I feel like every time you screen for him, he wants to look for you. He's the type of guy that wants to see you do well, and so if you set a screen for him, he's probably going to pass it to you, and it's probably going to be a great pass. So the fact that you have someone so unselfish and so willing to pass, not only just Yoke, but him as well, it's fun. It's fun.
What have you guys been focusing in on in terms of how Minnesota has challenged you in the past handful of years?
Yeah, I mean, they've been really physical. They've come out with energy and aggression, and a lot of that has shown up in how hard they play defensively and how hard they crash the offensive glass. So, we've been really focusing on this practice was boxing out, not letting them get on the glass early because they get 20 points, 10 offensive rebounds turns into 20 points every time we play them, and then the turnovers, averaging 19 turnovers against them. So that we got to really limit that, and if we limit those two things, that accounts for 50 of their points. So their numbers go drastically down, and I think that'll be the key for us tomorrow night.
Are you rebounding drills today?
Yeah, boxing out, different kind of drills. You're in help side, and then shot goes up, go box them out, stuff like that. Yeah.
What's one thing you think you've improved on the most individually during this year?
I don't know. I feel like my defense. I feel like I'm just more comfortable, more aware of just my awareness on the court, knowing where everyone is. I also feel like my blocks, I feel like I got a little better at blocking shots, whether that be when I'm guarding someone or coming over to help side. I feel like my timing has really improved on that, and just my seeing when it's available, you know what I mean?
Kind of building off that in the last 6 or 7 games, what do you feel like you need to show to earn a spot in the playoff rotation?
I think it's defensive rebounding. I think that's when I'm in there, when I'm on the court, that's what I'm in there for, being able to provide some physicality, some toughness, some defense, some glue things that the star players would want from a role player. I feel like being able to provide that would show them that, oh yeah, he's ready. He can help us contribute in playoff minutes.
What goes into that rebounding work for you specifically in situations where you're switched on to someone and out on the perimeter when a shot goes up?
I think the biggest thing is not leaking out, especially when you contest a shot. I feel like a lot of guys, the tendency is to, when the shot goes up and you contest, kind of start, backpedaling towards half court. Rather than doing that, get a shot, get a contest on the shot, and then come back into play. So any of those long shots, those long misses, you can be ready to get those.
What's the biggest thing that's helped you improve as a shot blocker? Is it watching film, just playing more? Just curious about what goes into it.
I think the biggest thing is watching film. I mean, playing helps. If you're not playing and we're playing in small-sided games. All the guys that aren't playing all play every off day. But I think the biggest thing is watching film from good shot blockers, and also watching opportunities where I could have had a potential time to block a shot. It's really just having that help-first mindset and being able to help cover your teammates so that they can play more aggressive as well.
Curious about who you watched. in general?
Really, PY. PY is great at that. Just seeing him and seeing how many times he gets blocks, whether it be on the help side or whether it be someone trying to drive him, that really inspired me to block shots as well.
Have you been doing any composing or playing lately?
Yeah, pretty much every day still. Usually when I go home, that's the first thing I do, just drop my bags and go play for a little bit, whether it be 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever. I'm always doing that.
Are you playing your own stuff or are you playing other people's stuff?
Lately I've been playing my own stuff. I've been working on just like improvisations and like being able to just think of something to be able to play, or have someone tell me some like chords to like combine and then just kind of play and add on top of that. So it's been a lot of fun.
Do any of the skills from that translate to basketball?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like I noticed from a young age, like the number one thing that translates is just the repetition, the constant practicing to get something down. I mean, that translates into anything in basketball. If you want to get better at basketball, you got to constantly practice something over and over and keep repeating it. So, yeah.
Thank you
guys.
Appreciate it.